There are several things you need to know. If we're talking about equations of lines, what's the number one thing you worry about on a line?
Slope.
Slope, okay? How do you, what is what's the letter that's the symbol for slope? M is slope. Okay? If I give you two coordinates, how do you calculate
Rise
slope?
or run. I know that one.
MX plus B or
Woohoo! Rise over run. If it's coordinates, do you subtract the x's or the y's on top? Y's are on top because they're the rise.
Why? Why? Maybe in the carrot.
So y minus y over x minus x, that's slope. Now, some of you were telling me very important formulas. I heard somebody say the words slope-intercept, which is because you still have to always use it throughout math. Lines never go away. This is the one and only day I'm going to talk to you about lines.
Yeah. Something tells me we're only going to be doing curves.
Pretty much. Okay? But we use lines to help us understand our curves. Okay. So slope-intercept. Why did they call it slope-intercept? Why is it named?
Slope and intercept.
Yeah, you have to know the slope, and you have to know which intercept.
The y-intercept.
Yes. So we know we have to know slope and y-intercept. Okay, that one works great when you're doing what? When you like it in that form. If you are graphing it, graphing is really easy in that form. Why?
You just go point, point, graph.
No, you go point, slope.
Yeah, because all you have to do is start at the y-intercept and count your slope. So it is the best for graphing. If I tell you to write the equation of a line, you have to know the slope and the y-intercept. If you know that, it's great for writing the equation of a line, but a lot of times you don't know that.
You're talking in weird.
I know this.
Dude, we didn't know what it was. I finally went home and looked at it.
Okay? The other formula, well actually there's two other forms we can talk about. A lot of times we write lines in standard form. What's standard form?
Like AX or BY.
Okay.
Nice one, dude.
Okay?
Did you?
This is a nice readable form for a final answer. It is not particularly useful for anything other than that. It's nice and pretty to look at, but it really, you can't immediately see the slope. You have to know the formula to figure your slope out of it. It's not a particularly handy formula, but it looks nice. If you remember though, can you have fractions? Can any of the numbers be fractions? No. No fractions in a standard form. And A, the first number, should be positive. Okay. I won't tell you, if I had my way, we wouldn't do much in standard form because other than being pretty, okay, it's nice if you want to do elimination and find where two lines intersect. Good form. Good for some things like that. But if you're actually just trying to come up with the equation of a line, not very helpful. Okay. How do you find slope when it's in that form? There's a way to know.
Negative A over B or negative
Yes. Negative A over B.
A
Must be positive. That's supposed to be a plus sign. A must be positive. So that's a quick way to find slope. We won't use standard a lot. Okay. The other biggie you will use. And when you move up to calculus where we have a reason to use, we find the equations of lines that are tangent to a curve a lot, point slope is what we use all the time. I'll explain why you want to know in April. When we do our introductory calculus, I'll make sense. But right now, too much to go through. Okay. I'm sure you'll know it if I start writing. Y minus what? 1 equals Now, why do I have subscripts on the X?
The subscript you leave as variables, I think.
Opposite.
No.
Those are the numbers. The X1 and the Y1, you put a coordinate in there. The first one, the first X, you don't put a coordinate. Okay, and of course then you fill in slope. Okay, this one you know to use if you know a point on the line and you know a slope. Any point and the slope, you can fill it in this formula and get the equation of the line. So, I should say, we're trying to erase these. My calibration is not right. All right.
Guess you're finding what of a line?
Equation of a line. That's EQ. Blurred again. See, my calibration is off. Where I'm writing is not where the writing is appearing. I can, but I'm down to 3 minutes here. I want to work a problem. I'll calibrate it next time. Okay, so if I say write me the equation of a line, actually I'm going to give you board. Okay, I'm going to get you started on the hardest problem you have today. Write the equation of the perpendicular bisector.
What's that mean?
That's geometry. What's a perpendicular bisector?
A line that crosses it at a 90 degree.
Shut up, Luke. We're being smart.
So your line. I will write this out more neatly later.
Good.
Have you ever had to do class?
You're gonna do it.
Yeah, I have. I've had some over 20 before. I don't love it, but I can do it.
Not me. I'm not coming back for calculus.
Okay. If I say, think about it here, I'm going to draw you a visual. 5. So say the one point's down here at 5, -9. The other point's over here at -1, 3. Okay? They want you to find the perpendicular bisector.
Where will they cross that?
So, okay, if I connect those two, see that's about my calibration's off. If I connect those two, what's it mean to be a bisector?
Those, I knew this a while back, but not.
Bisector cuts in half. So they want you to cut it in half, which means you're going to have to find that coordinate. And then they want your new line to be where?
The perpendicular?
Perpendicular. So they want you to find this red line. You're trying to find the red line. Okay? How are you going to find the point?
Midpoint distance coordinate.
You're going to do the midpoint formula, which you'll recall all that means is the midpoint is just average your x coordinates and average your y coordinates. That's all it is. So you're going to average your coordinates, and you're going to come up with the midpoint forward to 2, -6 over 2, -3. Okay. How are you going to get slope? If you know the slope, you can get the slope of the blue line, can't you? So perpendicular is the opposite reciprocal.
No.
I have this problem completely worked. I will post it all
I gotta go
over the
through
board
stuff.
if anybody needs to look at it.
Amen.
Come see me during seminar. Stuff on that one.
Before you put this up, you put another problem with the being on there?
Yeah, we'll look at those classes.
Yeah, because like that, I didn't understand the unit at all.
You and me, join them together. Intersect me and find where they are. I got that. Stuff together. Once it clicks, it makes logical. Okay. Good morning. So good to see you. 15 people.
What we're gonna need today?
You need a notebook and paper.
And a good attitude.
Yeah.
So we need notebooks for correcting notes.
Yeah. There are no breaks for class. No, you don't need to. I need that. We'll leave one eventually.
a 1 inch hanger or?
Yes, 1 inch.
Oh, you brought one.
You don't have to have it right away.
Oh, that's
It's pretty much like both, I know it'll.
cool. So sizes.
Abe, here, Megan, Madison. Oh, she met, whoa, right, okay, Madison. Madison goes by Madison, I go by Maddie. You go by Maddie, yeah. Reagan. She's not here. She's not here today. She's not here.
What?
She's still with her mom, so I can know that we
They,
can work.
they eat a lot though.
Okay.
She's kind of undecided.
I couldn't see last year.
Yeah.
I was always gone.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, well, that answers my question. So I will keep on calculating.
I'm gonna put in your shirt and you. You start next week, tomorrow, or I mean next week. Monday. No. Football. 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 Like football. What?
Yes, we eat at 11:30. If we
I don't know
stay
today.
early, if we keep these earlier lunch times, we'll stay at 11:30. If he switches us back to the old lunch times, I will beg to go second lunch. Because then we can take an entire test without having to break lunch and go. It's hard for me to guess, how much can these people want? That's the biggest thing.
Are we only gonna take notes today?
Yes, because you guys are new, I think you're gonna.
I didn't bring my notes.
Yes, you do know the story's not too bad. Okay, let me get you guys started. You may have gotten to do this for other people, but I need you to fill out this lovely card for me. Basic information. Maybe you'll get what?
Don't put the rest of the notes in. Alright.
Okay, when, you get down farther and I ask you for a calculator number, on the back of your calculator engraved at the top, it'll say USD 115, and then it'll say NV or NC some number. It's that number I want, so the number I engraved on there, because I have all my calculator numbers from 1 to 60, whatever I have now. It's that number, because if somebody, I will record that in my spreadsheet file, if somebody finds your, teacher finds your calculator in the building or another student, they bring them to me, I look up the number and find out whose calculator it is.
Are you gonna text us?
Yes, I am gonna text you a bunch. If you have texting,
I just recently broke my phone, so you can't no longer contact.
Oh, serious.
Yeah. That's on it.
okay, what's the best, I'm gonna be sending a ton of team classes.
I know. Probably my mom.
I had her, you gave me her number last, I'll have to check if I got her number or not.
Alright.
I can't remember.
So we're getting a book?
Yes, you're getting a book.
Yeah.
What?
No, they have, it's different. Mr. Seitz and Mrs. Fleming have it on purple day, and Mr. Wurtenberger and I were supposed to have it on white day, and I went, how am I supposed to help math people out there, so Mr. Wurtenberger and I split it, and I'm putting half in here, and he's putting half in here. But purple day, that group will be out tomorrow. You may come in for help anytime you want it. You may not come here and live with me, you just come here and live with me. Purple Day seminar is supposed to be my plan time, and I would really love to get some of that occasionally, but if you have questions, I will always help you. I am about to give you a flood of paper here. Okay, this little gray slip of paper, you need to read it and understand you're assigning that you are responsible for that calculator if it's damaged or lost. You are putting out, this year they've dropped low, it's $122.50 for a new calculator. So, take care of them. Whatever you do, I don't have theft often, usually they get damaged. Don't set your books out on the stage step during practice or a long period of time unattended. People leave their books with their calculator sitting on top of the book, sitting on that stage step. That's when they get taken. Nobody's around, somebody walks through their actual stuff. Out of the line, goes left rotation. Most of the time, we haven't had much issue with them. Okay, they don't take water or moisture well. Don't put your books in the back of the bed of your pickup and leave your calculator in the bed of your pickup. It gets snowed on. How'd that happen? I remember now who it was. It was like, seriously? You put it? It also had somebody, and that was accident, it slid off her books right into the dishwater in the sink. Oh, yeah. He had it in his book bag, it was right in his, Michael, and it fell off right by your house and your neighbor drove over it. Oh my God.
I think more than one person drove.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The serial number is the number they pressed into the plastic. You don't need the P part when you get to the P dash whatever. Some of them aren't pressed very well and they're hard to read, but you can't get all the numbers on the page. There's a number, there's all numbers in that first long one. And the second one, I don't care that part. That's actually the date of the manufacturing. And once you're all done, I would love you to pass maybe a stack of green cards down on this end and a stack of gray sheets down on this end.
Can I bring my flashlight in here up?
Yes.
Gray number? Gray paper?
Right now, I'm not gonna sign you seats unless you earn it. people, anything I put on color, you know is important. So trash it. If it's white, it's probably not supposed to go right. If you would send those down this way, and if the people on the end would make them stack those cards and gray sheets, that would be great. You guys have everything that. No, this is not. It may look like a lot of problems, yeah, this whole working together right now. So is this what all those move forward? Not me. I give you the entire answer to every problem you look for. Really? I want you to know if you're doing it right, so that you know when you need to mess up,